I don't want any ants in my car. Okay, so I know there's nobody there. I'm sitting in the parking lot of the post office. I had to buy stamps. And just having a quick couple of puffs off of a cigarette before I hit ignition, so that I can drive us, anybody that joins us. Good morning. Good morning, Wendy. We're sitting in the parking lot at the post office. I had to buy stamps. And I wanted a couple of quick puffs off of a cigarette with the windows rolled down before. Hi, guys. It's hard for me to see your chat. I'm sitting here with the windows down, just grabbing a few puffs. Hi, AC. We're going to take the aluminum cans out to the Humane Society and drop them off. And we're going to run out to Dr. Sarton's. Now, I'm not going to take you guys inside with me because it goes crazy when I take you guys inside. But I have to pick up the topicals for the indoor rescues that I ordered yesterday. And I don't think we have any moderators in here, so please be kind to one another. Be respectful to one another. I know you will. We just picked up a new sub here at the post office. The lady that sold me my beautiful waterfall stamps just now. I can't even remember how it came up, but something was mentioned about that she loves cats. And I said, well, then you need to sub up to my YouTube channel on, my cat channel on YouTube. And she said, okay. And she handed me a pad and I wrote down the name and she's going to sub up. So, hi, Poppy Red Mustang. So, I see that there are 10 of you kids in here on my counter. I know it's going to be kind of tough for you. The cans are right over here. Okay. I think if 5 of you pile into the back seat, 3 in the front seat, and 2 on top of the car. How about that? Grab your bungee cords. Okay. Yes, Teresa, we're taking a ride. Well, that's not a very pleasant thing to look at, but I guess the mortuary needs to have stamps too. Okay, you guys know how this goes. I expect you to behave yourselves. Do not kick the back of my seat. If you brought snacks, I hope you brought enough for everyone. And there's a roll of paper towels back there if anybody has a spill. If you're new to the channel, good morning from North Central Arkansas. Welcome to Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction. My name is Susan. And we are cat rescuers. We is my hubby, the boss, and myself. Now you guys hang on because we're fixing to peel out of here. Nope, we're going to let one more go. Timing wasn't quite right. All right, here we go. I need a little bit of air conditioning. So, as I was saying, hi. Welcome back to everyone. Welcome to the subs, welcome to the members, welcome to new viewers, and most especially if it's your first road trip with Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction, welcome to the new subs and members. Now, the Humane Society is not open. I beg your pardon. And this is our first time to take the cans to the Humane Society. If you kids were with me when we took cans to the Humane Society thrift shop, you'll remember that the wonderful ladies there asked if in the future we would just go ahead and take them right on out to the Humane Society. They had been accepting the cans at the thrift shop when, unfortunately, I beg your pardon, I have quite the frog in my throat this morning. When, unfortunately, the sugary substance that had been left in some of the cans there attracted yellow jackets, and someone patronizing the thrift shop was stung. And so, due to liability, we're not going to be dropping them off there any longer. So, the ladies did explain to us where to go, but when we get there, I'll kind of be, looking around because this is our first time. This is downtown Heber Springs, one of the major intersections. We are such a huge town with less than 8,000 population. We just got this stoplight within the last decade. Our town, let's see, how many stoplights do we have now? When I first moved here in 1999, I was trying to think. This was a four-way stop sign with a flashing red light. The other stoplight that we went through coming down the hill there was installed maybe 3 years ago, maybe a bit longer. We were a no stoplight town 24 years ago. And now we have 1, 2, I think we have 3. Some of you have been this direction with me in town before, so you know that this is the industrialized side of town. Not a whole lot out here pretty to look at. The greenery, of course, but so I hope that you are chatting amicably amongst yourselves, since I cannot see your chat. And when we take road trips, I do from time to time fall silent, like one would when you're just riding along. I suppose I could continuously invent things to say, but sometimes it's just nice to ride. Although we are no longer shamelessly building our watch hours, I just These were errands that I needed to run. We did go live on Sunday for our package opening because the boss and I were both just too tired. So I thought, well, take the kids with you. Plus, I did tell you guys that when I brought the cans out here that I would bring you with me. So there's that too. It's not nice to tell somebody you're going to do something and then not do it. We are on the eastern end of Heber Springs, Arkansas. The gates are open. Well, guys, I didn't think they opened till noon, but the gates are open. So I'll tell you what, we're going to pull on in. And we'll find someone, and oh, well, there are the aluminum cans over there. And it looks like it's quite a little mess. Hang on, guys. I've been doing better at not saying hang on constantly. I hear barking dogs. Okay, now they don't know that we're here and they don't know we're live. So I'm going to keep you guys, oops, sorry about that, pointed at me. And we'll find somebody and let them know we have aluminum cans. I don't know how the signal is out here. I don't even know if I still have a signal. It says I'm live. Do not let the kittens out no matter what they tell you. Do not enter employees only. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hi. I brought aluminum cans to donate, and I didn't know. Yeah, but I wanted to let you know that I'm running live on YouTube. Are you guys okay with that? It's not pointed at you; it's pointed at me. But I have a cat rescue channel on YouTube.
Oh, really?
And so I'm running on the cat rescue channel live right now. And so my audience has come along with me to bring cans out to donate. You good? Okay.
I'm good with it. I ain't worried about that.
Is it? Can I flip the lens and let them see you guys? You good? Okay, hang on. Wave at everybody. Guys.
Thank you for your donation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. These gentlemen, we're in the red Mustang and they're in the front side on the passenger side.
Huh?
Yeah, but the top is getting pretty torn up. If I ever get my rich uncle out of the poorhouse, right here, honey, I've got 3 bags. And you're welcome. And they've all been
smashed.
Yes, they've all been thoroughly rinsed.
Oh, really?
And they've all been smashed.
You know how much trouble we go through with that. That means there's so much. We find so much trash and like cat cans, because you think they're aluminum, but we can't put them in with the cans. So
yeah, because of the stuff that's on the inside of the the can.
Yes, so we got to go through it. We just had them like this, it'd be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have it piled like that. But we got to thoroughly go through every can, and or if not, they're gonna give them the right amount of money for the stuff they find a cat can or something there.
So you gentlemen have to sort through them, take the trash out that people have put in.
Not trash, just stuff that don't belong with it. They mean well.
Yes.
But they don't know that cat cans and aluminum foil can't go.
Okay.
It don't make no sense, but it just.
Yeah. All right.
God bless you.
Yeah, and God bless you. And those are all aluminum cans. So we're okay. God bless you. And we'll see you. We'll be back about once a month, okay?
God bless you.
All right, you too. Oh, there's a kitty in my car. There's a kitty. Okay. He's out. He's out. You too. That was really neat. Nice guys. Cool. All right, let me get you. Hi, Louise. Guys, I'm not dressed nicely. I'm clean. Find my keys here. So, hi, cotton candy boobs. Babies, I can barely make you out. I see Kim. I see Wendy and cotton candy boobs and Teresa and Louise at this point. There's 18 of you guys in here. When we rode out here, we only had 10 in the car. Where are we going to put the other 8 people? Okay. One on the hood like an ornament. You guys draw straws and see who that's going to be. That leaves, oh, we're down to 16. Okay. We only have 5 to find a seat for. Hi, Linda. I guess it did. I was trying to flip the lens so you guys could see, but the kitty jumped out. It was a great, big, fluffy, orange tabby. I mean, like totally ginger. But I was trying to tap the little thing to flip the lens so you guys could see it in the car. But by the time I did it, it hopped out. So now I will be driving and not paying attention to you guys. Yesterday, I made a community post letting you guys know that I had ordered for the indoor rescues, the topical, it's not, I can't remember what Amber called it. And on the community tab, I even said off the top of my head, I don't know what it's called. But they are not, they've changed from the Revolution, the awesome product I love so much for the cats, to this other brand because it does everything Revolution does, plus it kills an additional intestinal worm. And Yorkshire Rose had observed, guys, I got to get a few puffs. But let's pull out onto the drive here a little bit. Yorkshire Rose had observed in the comments section, either yesterday or day before yesterday, that several of the cats, she didn't distinguish indoor, seemed to be itchy or scratching. And I was beginning to notice as well. There are no nits, there's no evidence of fleas or anything like that, but it's time anyway. So I ordered yesterday. I called Amber before I went live, actually before I left the house. And she said, well, Miss Susan, I had them ready for you yesterday afternoon. So I thought I'd just, since it's Humane Society and picking up some topicals. But like I was saying earlier, I'm not going to carry you guys inside when I go into Dr. Sarton's because it just gets too crazy with me trying to maintain, hold on to the phone, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to leave you guys sitting in the car while I run it. And don't scold me for smoking in my car. I know, I don't smoke in the car. So don't look at me. Take it nice and slow and easy here. We don't know if there's any kitties in the parking lot behind us. And those two gentlemen are out there working. I don't know if they're employees or if they're volunteers. Because, you know, my friend Gracie, she was both. She was a paid employee taking care of paper. She sat at a desk and moved papers around and made entries. But then she also volunteered on days that she wasn't scheduled to work as a paid employee. All right, hang on. Beg your pardon. I apologize for the extra road noise. Regular viewers and subs and members know that I do not make it a practice to smoke in my car. So I've got the window down. I don't know if Down Under with Love is in the chat room or watching right now. But Down Under with Love, my darling, if you are there or if you see this later, I hope you're not feeling like we're going to run off the wrong side of the road. Well, now that I think about it, Louise Stevenson. I hope you don't feel like we're going to run off the wrong side of the road. I know at my age and my state of health, I'll never get to visit my homeland, my ancestors' homeland of Scotland, which means I'll never get to visit England. However, I have mastered the roundabout. Back when we were driving to Conway for DeBoss's hand injury, I'm in a roundabout. And now we are coming back into downtown Heber Springs, the sprawling metropolis. Frankly, I love living in a small town. And when I moved here, again in 1999, it was much smaller than it is now. Much. Oh, guys, we have a funeral coming through. Okay, let me get up here. Viewers, if you are not familiar with the courtesy given to a funeral procession in the United States, especially in the South, you can see that there are those that are driving on by. I'd like to think they don't know any better. But here in the South, in the United States, when a funeral procession is going by, you pull to the side of the road to honor the living. So thank you all for your patience in allowing me to do that courtesy. What's new, pussycats? Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Guys, we got to go all the way to the other side of town. They're hiring cooks at the smokehouse if anybody needs a job. So we have been growing. I don't know if anyone has noticed. I've just never been one on either of my channels to like be constantly, let's see, how did I put it to the young man at the dispensary the other day? Like Kenny Rogers. I don't count my money while I'm sitting at the table. So the only time I notice how many subs we have on either channel is when I am switching from one account to the other, because it pops up. And I noticed when I was switching from my other channel to Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction to start this live stream, we now have 1,050 subscribers on this channel, you guys. Thank you. And welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are footloose and fancy free over here. When we take a road trip like we're doing today, we don't see a whole lot of kitty cats. I mean, after all, I am not Toonses, the driving cat. I'm just the crazy old cat lady. But hopefully we'll have enough battery power. I guess that's not the right way to put it, is it? I am so old. I am so old school. If we have enough charge on the battery, when we get back to the hacienda, hopefully we will get to see some kitty cats. Oh, by the way, on my other channel, night before last, someone with the username, oh shoot, now it won't come to me. Anyway, it's pinned, but it's on the other channel, so don't worry about it. But I wanted to tell you guys about it because it has to do with you. You know, when I let you guys know that I had the strike on my other channel, and I had put an attorney on retainer for $29.99, because that's, I mean, this is what he does, so that's just like his fee. And he only he's in California, I'm in Arkansas, and I needed to file a counterclaim. And I wanted to use an attorney that actually does that, because I was afraid I would mess something up or miss something important. And because both of the channels are tied to the same account, the same email account, if something were to happen to my other channel, we would lose this one as well. Now, I've already explained all this to you guys. So I told you guys on this channel that I had used the Furry Felines Cash App card and spent $29.99 of your money to retain this attorney, and that I will put the $29.99 back. And the reason I had to use Cash App was because he only accepted, let me get in here. Doesn't even look like it's here today. Okay. The attorney only accepted Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and one other form of payment I can't remember off the top of my head. So I used the Cash App card for furry felines. Well, this person came up in my comment section on my other channel, not this one, where you guys would see it. Although I know I have crossovers in my subs, okay? And leaves the comment, something like, and I pinned the comment and I responded to it, that I was soliciting, now this is not verbatim, this is paraphrasing, soliciting donations for a cat rescue and using them for attorney's fees, and that's fraudulent. And I said, in my response, paraphrasing again, considering that the people who gave me the money know that I did that, I don't see that there's an issue. None of the people who have given money to me on my Cash App card, not a single one of them has said a single word about me spending $29.99 of their money to save my channels from a strike, an invalid strike, copyright strike, not terms of service. So if that person is watching right now, it's a good thing for you that I'm a really nice old lady. Because basically, you don't sub to my channel. You're not a member on my channel. You haven't donated to my channel. Not a penny of that $29.99 was your money. As a matter of fact, that money belonged to Flies on the Coleslaw, and she does not have an issue with it. So if you are watching right now, the person that left that comment, like I said, you're lucky I'm a really nice old lady. Because basically, it's none of your business. You feel me? You know what? They're not busy, so I think we will go in hot. Amber will be like, I thought you said you weren't coming in hot. Have you got my keys? Yeah. Hello. I am here to pick up a bunch of, yes, I told Amber I wasn't coming, no, not you, Amber, the other Amber. I told her I wasn't going to come in live, and then I did anyway. But they're looking at me. I couldn't, what is, it's not Revolution, what's the new product?
Next Guard Combo.
Next Guard Combo. Okay. Guys, it's called Next Guard Combo. Is Ryan on vacay or something?
Yeah. So next week.
How did he earn vacay? He's the boss. Can they see you? Can they see you? Can they see you? Yeah.
Hi.
That is the other Amber. She is the assistant. She's also the boss of me when I walk in this door. Oh, so the vet thinks he can just take a week's vacation because he's the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. $450.55.
$450.55.
Yes.
Okay. And today is August the 1st.
I know.
Baby, where did this year go?
I don't know.
You got to
Christmas
stamp.
yesterday. It's gonna be Christmas tomorrow.
I know it.
That's why it failed.
And you have a stamp, right, for this? Okay. Almost wrote no 100s. Yeah, I got my first paycheck from YouTube for this channel on the 21st of last month, which was more than this check,
Well, that's nice.
which is why I can afford to buy
Yeah.
the next card.
I understand.
Thanks to you guys on YouTube. Here's your pin deck.
Okay.
Hi, Shay.
No, I'm waiting on UPS to deliver. That's all I gotta wait on. It's supposed to be here today. UPS doesn't deliver until after 1 o'clock. And it's, so I'll call you as soon as it comes in this afternoon.
Thank you, sweetheart. Bye-bye. Now, do you guys understand why I wanted this channel monetized? We, thanks to you guys, for 12 cats, just spent $450.55 for topicals. That's why I needed this channel monetized. That's why I needed members. That's why. And if you guys saw, it was either Deuce McKenzie or Trey Amigos brought the financial report for June, because you guys know on YouTube, or I hope you should know, well, maybe you don't. If you're viewing and you don't have a channel that's monetized, then maybe you don't know. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have made that assumption. Okay. You're a month behind on your paycheck from YouTube, which you get on the 21st of every month, if it's over $100. Okay. So if you saw the financial report, let me get in the shade here for a second. Oops. If you saw the financial report that was posted here on the channel, on July the 21st, we got paid for June. It was almost $600. So between AdSense, memberships, you see, I didn't use the Cash App or the PayPal. I wrote a check because that almost $600 was deposited into our checking account. Thank you. Now, someone in the comment section yesterday was concerned, what about the outdoor cats? They have to have it too. There are 8 of them. So, if you want to, Cash App and PayPal me. Because I don't know on the 21st of August how much money will come from YouTube. The last time I looked, which I didn't, okay, hang on, hang on guys, hang on. Okay, let me get you up here. Ooh, it's getting hot, babies, it's getting hot. When I did the financial report, I think it was on July 22nd. Don't hold me to that. What you guys saw on the screen that I was recording was the upcoming, not the previous. And it was like at 160. It was over 100, where it was tracking actively, So we'll see. I don't know how much we're going to get for the month of July when the August 21st rolls around. So that's why I'm saying, shamelessly, if you can and you want to and you can afford it without hurting yourself, please feel free to Cash App or PayPal so that I can build up funds for the outdoor cats to get their topicals. So. Here's see, it's a prescription. And the cat has to have been seen by and be a patient of the vet to get it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I will take pictures of the receipts here. Each one is $34.88. Thank you for making that possible. Now, babies, I'm not going to be able to look at your chat really at all till we get to the house, if we don't run out of battery. Well, with Dr. Sarton being on vacay, that explains why they're not busy. All right. Home again, home again. Here we go. Old Aunt Tucker was a fine old man. He washed his face in a frying pan. He combed his hair with a wagon wheel. Old Aunt Tucker was a fine old man. He washed his face in a frying pan, combed his hair with a wagon wheel. What is the rest of it? I'm getting the words mixed up. Washed his face in a frying pan. Well, anyway, get out the way, old Aunt Tucker. It's too late to get your supper. Supper is over, dinner's a cooking. Old Aunt Tucker's just standing there looking. I was trying to think of a song that doesn't have a copyright on it. I have to be really, really careful until this, the gentleman that filed the copyright strike on my other channel, and as you guys already know, okay, I filed the counterclaim. At this point, that gentleman has, let's see, I believe 7 business days at this point to retain an attorney and take me to court if he so chooses. Or he can merely go on YouTube and withdraw his invalid copyright strike, which is threatening both of my channels. So, in the meantime, until the strike is lifted, well, and even thereafter. But until the strike is lifted, I am proceeding with extreme caution on both channels so as to avoid the only word that keeps coming in my head is conspiracy, and I'm not a conspiracy type person. However, the literal Merriam-Webster Collegiate Dictionary definition of conspiracy would pretty much indicate where two or more people are agreeing on a particular action. And it has been brought to my attention that the gentleman who hates YouTubers is working with YouTubers. So I find that quite interesting. We're almost home. So anyway, to those who might think that rescuing cats and giving them their proper care, emphasis on the word proper, those who think that that is an inexpensive endeavor, I hope that the purchase I just made at my veterinarian's office will help clarify that issue for those of you who seem to take issue. Oh my goodness, this looks like where DeBoss and Susan live. Oh, I hope they're not home. Okay, we're gonna pull in, but everybody be really quiet. We'll just leave a note on the door. And yes, the catio is still on the carport. The catio is still on the carport. All right, so hi Heather. Hi, I'm that bitch Mama Bear. I'm that bitch Mama Bear. Where were you last night that I was? You were modding for somebody and I was in the chat. I can't remember now who it was. Anyway. All right, so this and this. You know what, guys? I'm going to leave everything here because I want to see where it's Vatican Harley stand. So I'm going to leave everything here except, well, no, I'll take pictures of this, okay? This is the receipt, the recipe for what we just bought. So I'll take pictures of it and upload the photographs to substantiate to you guys the expenditure. Okay. On the community tab. Shay, hang on just a second, baby. Let me get out of the car and then let me see. I think you should be contacting me because I believe a certain group of your supporters is being attacked and have been for a while. Yeah, I know, honey. I know. I try to keep that off of this channel, but you know, there's just some people out there that they can't because they don't have the intellectual maturity to do so. So try as one may. Hang on. Try as one may. It's a shame. It's saddening. But we try to keep that off this channel. We talk about that on the other channel. The only reason uh, that I brought it up again, your $29.99, is because I had already let you know, and somebody that has no connection with this channel or the other channel left a comment on the other channel regarding this channel and your money. That goes to show you, doesn't it? And I would also say this, and then I'm not going to say more about it. I'm going to look at your chat for a few minutes and then say goodbye because we've been on here almost an hour. Hi, Nature Lover. Oh, no, Shay, baby. No, 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 no. No, Shay, you're fine, baby. No, don't you worry about that. I appreciate that you love me enough and that you love the folks that come to this channel enough to give everybody a heads up. Here's the thing. I have people informing me behind the scenes. I know exactly what's going on. I not only know what's going on, I know who's doing it. At least a couple of them. So, Shay, honey, let me mod you over here too. All right. All right, Shay, honey, you should now have your blue wrench on this channel. Baby, drop the link for your cat rescue channel, please. Yes, Poppy, I had coffee early this morning when I first got up. I had, what's it called? Cafe Bustelo. Yeah, I know, honey. Shay, there's a lot of people think me and you broke up. Surprise! And Shay, honey, if you... Hang on. Okay, we'll stay live long enough for Shay to drop her channel name for her cat rescue channel name is more complicated than mine. You guys try saying Furry Feline Monsters and Mass Destruction, Furry Feline Monsters and Mass Destruction, Furry Feline Monsters and Mass Destruction really fast 3 times. Hers has the word possum in it. Mama Bear, they can kiss your behind. Teresa or Shay, honey, either one. And I don't know if we have any other moderators in here, but also if we don't ordinarily drop channel links here on this channel, unless it's an animal channel. I try to keep them separate, okay? But if you have or can easily access a link for Nature Lovers channel and for I'm That Bitch Mama Bear channel, if it's not too taxing, thank you, Teresa. Shay, you didn't even put in the name of it. What is the name of your channel, Shay? Tell us right now or forever be something or other that I don't know what it would be. What's it called, Shay? Possum. Kitty Possum's Play Palace. Kitty Possum Play Palace. Kitty Possum Play. Told you guys. I went with simple and easy as recommended by one of our regular viewers before I even started the channel. Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction. I didn't come up with that on my own. That was recommended. Actually, it was put in a chat on my other channel, and I asked the person in the chat, may I please use that someday for something. It ended up being the name of my channel. Shay is Kitty Possum's Play Palace. Kitty Possum Play Palace. Kitty Possum Play Palace. Kitty Possum Play Palace. If you can say it quickly 3 times, it'll stick. Cork Tracker, you can't say that. Guys, I get molded. I get moldy on the 15th of this month for my teeth. Guess what else happened with that business? My dentist, we weren't sure, and this is totally an aside, but real quick, we weren't sure because I have I'm on retirement Social Security, not disability. I'm just an old retired lady, so I get the regular old Social Security. So I have Medicare, right? Which Humana is my administrator. So we weren't sure, but nix that. We knew my dentist is not in the network or whatever they call it. So all of this dental work that I've been doing, the boss and I paid for it out of our health savings account, but the dentist's office went ahead and filed. We got all of our money back. I got an envelope from the dentist office about a week and a half ago, and I was like, oh my, is this going to be some kind of like additional charges or something? And I opened the envelope up, and there's a check in there giving me all of my money back. Yay! So, yeah. So I'm really excited about that. You named it after your Siamese cat. There's Nature Lover. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Nature Lover, you have a wonderful channel. And I'm very selective over here about whose channel links we share. I admire and respect your work. So thanks for allowing us over here on Furry Feline Monsters to help promote your channel. I'm trying. Okay, Mama Bear, lip lock. I got a question. It's up of what I believe you're talking about. I have a question about my cat Ravioli. She's almost a year old, and she stopped growing. She's like as short. Her siblings are bigger. Mama Bear, if you have seen Willow Wisp here on this channel, she is tiny for a full-grown cat. I don't have an answer for you, sweetheart. You guys know, I'm not a vet. I'm not a vet assistant. I have no training, no professional training in animal care at all. I only have practical experience that is tempered by professional advice from my vet and his staff. You guys know, the boss and I never intended to become cat rescuers. Babies, I've told you so many times. I repeat it from time to time for anyone who's new. The boss and I are in this position due to the irresponsibility and neglect of others. And once cats in the community who have been orphaned or abandoned or are not being properly cared for, once they discover a place where there's cool, clean, fresh water, fresh, good food, a big yard where nobody's going to hurt them or threaten them, they're going to come, and they have. Now, as I announced in the beginning of the channel, the ultimate goal is to spay. All of the females in the area where we live have all been spayed now. At least the ones that roam. We have Mr. Big Stuff, needs to be captured and neutered, and Mr. Charlie Littlefellow needs to be captured and neutered. The ultimate goal of this cat rescue and this community in my town is to spay, neuter, and get shots for every stray. And so far, we have managed to do that over the course, not since the channel started, but over the course of the boss and I being cat rescuers. He and I have managed to accomplish that for 26 cats. Just him and me before the channel. Now, since we started the channel, we have helped little old man. Although he was already neutered, we have been helping him through a very serious illness. We have captured Mr. Grayson, got him neutered, got his shots. He's sitting over on the garden wagon looking at me. But, you know, we're doing here what we said we were going to do. It's just that simple. We are doing what we said we would do. So, Mama Bear, I've never done any research nor asked about, if you forgive me using the word, the runt of the litter. Now, we don't know Willow's origins. She was rescued from a meth house. When the house was raided, every human in the house was arrested. And Willow was, well, she lives here. She didn't go to jail. So I can't be much help. Shay, you never played? Yeah, only have 4. Yeah, Shay. And babies, if you've been over here for very long, you know that's pretty much how this started. When we moved here almost a decade ago now, there were people in a rental house back here behind us who moved away and left a pregnant female. Came back by, even pulled up in my yard and said, if you'll feed her for a day or two, we'll be back together. Never saw him again. So here we are now, spending $450 at the vet's office to get topicals for 12 cats. There's a lot of things I could do with $450 if other people in my neighborhood had been responsible with their felines. So, I mean, there was a creator in another sector who made the offhanded, snarky remark in one of her live streams. She goes by the name Tiffany Marie. She said, and she's in a totally different sector. Well, if I couldn't afford to feed the cats and buy litter for them, why didn't I just take them to the shelter? I never said I couldn't afford it. Never said that. Never implied it. The other thing is the Heber Springs, the Cleburne County, Arkansas Humane Society and Animal Shelter. It's a no-kill shelter. They're at full capacity. They're beyond capacity due to the neglect and irresponsibility of human beings. Every so many weeks, a big truck comes here and they pick up cats and they take them to Massachusetts to another cat rescue. Because our cat rescue, ours is full and the shelter is full. That's why. Plus, I'm not going to put them in cages to live out the rest of their lives in abject misery due to the lack of affection and attention that they need to thrive, not just survive. I love them. Now, I know my viewers on this channel are not accustomed to the snarky Susan. And for the snarky Susan today, I apologize. And hereinafter, the snarky Susan will stay on her other channel. But when those of you who do not like me, just because you don't like me, try to mess with this channel, you're messing with more than a crazy old cat lady. And if you hurt this channel, I will come at you sideways so hard and so bad on my other channel. I don't care. And when somebody like me, by somebody like me, what I mean is a super empath. If you don't know what a super empath is, please research it. I am one. When a super empath reaches this point, there's no turning back. And you're not going to hurt my cats or my cat channel. Anyway, guys, like I said, I'll go back to the facet of my personality that y'all are accustomed to on this channel. But I felt because of that comment that that person made on my other channel regarding this one and the other things that are going on with people who don't want to do anything but cause harm, cause heartache, cause problems. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. But shame is something that is beyond those kind of people, isn't it? gonna be kind of rough here for a second. I gotta unlock the door. And my hands are full. I hear that rooster crowing. Hang on, babies. I hear that rooster crowing. He's crowing across the yard. But it ain't now sunrise. I don't know why he crows so hard. Okay. Uh-oh. Dropped the checkbook. Hang on. I know you're looking at my nose. You're looking at the ceiling. You're looking at the vent. All right. Hang on. Y'all know I have a place for everything, and everything is in its place. That's how I roll. That way, you don't waste any time looking for stuff. It's where it belongs, especially if you put it back where you got it. I don't know where our tripod is. It's in the Ninja Kitten room. So you guys are going to have to prop up here for a second. Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, so we now have 4 Julie Newmar patches, Wang Chang Cheetah Burrito, Deuce McKenzie, Trey Amigos, Willow Wisp, Wells, Baby Dumpling, Dastardly Doolittle, Utah, Moon, and Summer, and Little Old Man. Okay. Each one was priced at $34.88. And we bought they gave us our reminders for shots. So now we know when everybody has to go back to get shots, all on one sheet. Where's the bottom line? Oh, this is just for here now. I'm still going to take pictures of them and put them on community tab. And also, you know what, guys? Here's the thing about that. The AdSense money, I could spend that money and you guys never know what I spend it on. The money that comes from YouTube once a month. I'm not required to tell you guys what I spend that money for. I could take a across the street vacation on that. But just so you can see. Let's see if I can get it in focus here. Okay. $450.55. And people wonder why I wanted this channel monetized. Hi, Annabelle. Hi, Jane. Well, darlings, all the cats are, hang on. We need to see a few cats if we can, especially anybody that's new. That's Willow Wisp. And Mama Bear, honey, I'll Google a little bit, is the best I can do, honey, is about runts in the litter. I really don't know why, I don't know. But that's Willow. Wang Cheng Cheetah Burrito, FIV positive. Rescued as a tiny kitten before weaning and raised with an eyedropper using kitten formula. He also had ringworm really badly. So took some time to get this guy healthy, but here he is. Our only long hair rescue, Baby Dumpling, 55-mile-an-hour kitty. His story is already on the channel. But guys, as you can see, everybody's it's that time of day. Hang on. See, little old man. Everybody's in their sleeping places. There's Patches. I know, Patches. I know everybody's going to get topicals today. I know. I know. Pretty Patty Patches. Yeah. Another rescued as a kitten. And little old man. I know I've done a terrible job as usual keeping up with your chat. It's especially difficult when we do a road trip. But there he is. Sleeping. Changed his bed out yesterday. He's become accustomed to it to the point that I might actually be able to try again on a live to get him from one bed to another and let you guys see how that happens. But guys, we've been on for more than an hour. I did do a pre-recorded upload yesterday to let everybody know we're doing fine with food. Okay, we have plenty of dry food. Both containers for the outdoor as well as the indoor rescues are full. Okay, put the lid back on that's where our aluminum cans came from. So both of these containers are full, indoor, outdoor. We have 38 pounds of indoor food, 22 pounds of outdoor food for the dry. An unopened case of 9 Lives pate with 12 cans. This is little old man's. Now, if anybody did want to send non-pate wet food for little old man, that would be appreciated. He only has, 11 cans left. I just opened this morning. The pate does not work well for him because of how he has to lay on his side in order to eat. The flakes or the shredded works better for him. But other than that, okay, we're doing great on that. Is a case of pate. And this is all pate. We're also good on snacks. I'll be opening one of these today. The one with the green lid are greenies for little old man. He also has 2 envelopes that are unopened, and he also still has this many left in his big tub. And that's how he brushes his teeth. Hi, Still in Leather. I'm loving the videos you're sending me. And you're not spamming me. I love them. Sometimes it takes me a while to get to watch them, but I do. And good morning, yeah, Still in Leather. So, darlings, let's see. Jane is saying to Mama Bear, you might need to get a special diet for the one that is not growing. Kitten food can be given up to 2 years. Also, do blood work. Might be thyroid problems. Jane, thank you so much for that good advice. Okay, so let me focus a little bit more on that. I did not completely grasp earlier in the live when I was looking at Mama Bear's chat. It's a kitten that is not growing. Wendy, aren't they the blankets? I know. I can't bring myself to put them away. I leave them stacked up on the chair, and I kind of switch out the top one every day so I can see a new color and design. Okay, so we're talking about honey, follow Jane's advice. The little kittens that we have rescued, like Wang Chang and Dastardly Doolittle, I'm pretty sure that, let's see, let me think now. They're the only two that we have had, that I have had to hand raise. With kitten formula and the eyedropper. Oh, if Dr. Sarton wasn't on vacay, I would just call out there and ask for input, Mama Bear. I feel inadequate because I am. Is it nursing? Is she? Are you still here, Mama Bear? Are they nursing kittens? I can't scroll back up far enough to find that chat. Quirk Tracker, you love Wang Cheng. He's kind of a special boy to me. I mean, they're all special. I know that sounds weird. How can they all be special? It's like, how can you have more than one favorite? Because I can. Wang Chang was the first rescue. I was waiting to see if Mama Bear. He was the first rescue for me to rescue before weaning. Heather, I do hope he's having a great vacay. He deserves one. Probably more than a week he deserves. But the kitty is a year old. Mama Bear's kitten is almost a year old. Yes, Teresa, I love the meats for who they are. And with Wang Chang, mash up salmon and try to feed the kitten, Mama Bear. It has lots of fat. Mama Bear, if you're still here, that's from Shay. Shay is saying to mash up salmon and try to feed the kitten. The salmon has lots of fat. Still in leather, you just do your hobby, and whatever turns out, turns out. Well, what you turned out and sent to us is, I can't pick a favorite. Okay, and Jane is thinking maybe thyroid. And maybe I wish I knew. Mama Bear, honey, the best advice that I can give is call the vet. And if it's a matter of finances, Mama Bear, I'll try to help you. People have helped me. And we've helped others here already. Remember the girl at the tobacco store? Yeah, honey, Shay is saying make sure you get the bones out of the salmon. But Mama Bear, if you're still here, I'm so sorry. I feel so terribly inadequate, like I said, because I am. I just do the best I can here, honey, with what the good Lord above has entrusted to our stewardship. And I rely on the advice of my veterinarian and his staff. But darlings, now look, we've been on here an hour and a half. So let's go ahead and say goodbye. And Patches is saying goodbye. Thank you all for going on a little ride with me. Thank you for your continued support of this channel. Thank you for your continued love for all of the rescues here. Right now we're at 20. Well, 21 when Bandit comes. That's Patches. So, like I said, if you want to and you can, please check out the Amazon wish list. If you want to and you can, please send a thanks with the little heart that will be beneath this video after I end the live. If you can afford to and you can, please Cash App or PayPal. As always, I would ask you to like, subscribe, share, hit the all notifications bell. We go live as often as we can. I do try to upload at least once a day. Sometimes I miss a day. Don't worry when I do. Sometimes I just need to rest, okay? So, in closing, I'm sorry if I missed you in chat. I'll do my best to do better next time. This has been Susan on behalf of the boss and all 21 rescues here at Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction. Please remember to spay and neuter your pets. If you're in a region where it's very hot right now, always make sure they have cool, clean, fresh water and food, as well as appropriate shelter from the heat. Please always be kind to wildlife. Don't forget, they were here first. And most importantly, please be kind one to another. It doesn't hurt a single bit. It won't cost you one thin dime. And there's a really good book that promises you will get it back tenfold. And usually it comes when you expect it the least and you need it the most. So, what's new, pussycats? Oh, 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 oh. And as always,